Paco, and you're watching Bad Witch Books. Guys, today we're going to be going over all the books I bought in February. I attained about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books in February. So we're going to go over them, and we're not going to really go into detail about too much about them. We're going to do just like a couple sentences, maybe, to describe them. So let's get to it, shall we? So one of the books I bought, because I bought 2 books on my birthday, because a book came out the day after, so not on my birthday technically, but I'm like calling them my birthday gifts. And they came out for my birthday, so I went to the bookstore and got them. And that was A Touch of Blood by Sanji Patel. This is the sequel to A Drop of Venom, which is a Medusa retelling inspired by Indian mythology, but this one is Persephone and Hades. So I am very excited to get to this when I eventually do, and I love this red color. The other book I bought that day was The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. This is a Bridgerton. It meets the selection with the Fae, and it is about a sister who, after her big sister kind of ruins things for her in the marriage market, she enters a chance to make a competition to marry the prince of the fairy. So I'm in the middle of reading this right now. Next book I have is, I got the next book in the Halfling Saga, so A Vicious Game. I bought this at the Kepler bookstore when I was in the San Francisco area for some family shit. So I got this as a distraction gift, as a distraction book. The other book I bought there as a distraction book was This Ends in Ember. This was a part of my releases that are coming out this month, that came out in February for my February wrap reset, if you watched that. A Touch of Blood was also one of those books, but This Ends in Ember is the sequel to this, So Let Them Burn, which is a Jamaican-inspired fantasy about 2 sisters, one who is the savior of this, like, the kingdom, and her sister is chosen by a dragon to become bonded with, but dragons are from the enemy kingdom, and shit happens. So this is the sequel, the ending of the duology, and I'm very excited to get to this. The next book was another book that was in my February wrap-up, which my February reset, which we linked down below. And that was Wooing the Witch Queen, book 1 of The Queen of Villains by Stephanie Burgess. This is a new start to a new series. I think it's like standalones, I hope. But this is about Queen Saska, who is a wicked sorceress everyone fears. After wresting the throne from her evil uncle, she only wants one thing: to keep her people safe. She needs to spend all of her time in the laboratory experimenting with her spells. She definitely doesn't have time to bring order to chaotic library of magic. When a mysterious dark wizard arrives at her castle, she hires him as her new librarian on the spot. And I guess it's a love between these two. So this is gonna be a cute, cozy romantasy. I might read this as like a palette cleanser vibe. Next book I got, this I also got this was also a new release. This was also a new release, and that is Cursebound by Sarah Al-Rafi. This is the sequel to Fatebound, which was another book about two sisters who, 2 elven sisters who are in the middle of this elf war and think that elves are the only things alive left. The Fae are dead, and so are the humans, but they run into the secret kingdom of the Fae, and they're trapped. And this is the sequel, and I'm excited to see what happens. Sapphic, and very interesting. I enjoyed book 1. I'm excited to get to book 2. The final book I have is the January Fairy Loot. I got this in February. It came in February. And that is Cruel is the Light. This is a romantic fantasy book, I think, about a exorcist, I think, who has to work with a demon. And it has something to do with the Vatican. Like, it's demons and demon hunters. So, that's all I really know. This is gorgeous. It says, they say love conquers all, but can love win a war between demons and exorcists? Or will it just tear them apart? And then it's got this very gorgeous, like, naked cover. And then the artwork is what we call stunning. And then the reverse dust jacket is a colorway of the original cover. So I am very intrigued on getting to this when I do. Especially because of the character art. So that is what I bought in February. It was not as crazy as last February where I got a bunch of books, but that's because I did not do a big book haul. I'm trying to control my spending, and those are also books I got in February. So I will see you guys next time. So the short video, but bye!